And hello guys, welcome to another prediction video. It's the Premier League, guys. This is the games that we have for this week. But before I start, guys, you know that I'm gonna mention tomorrow in my last video, top picks video, how we did from the last week, which was not good. Sadly, we had again some crazy stuff happening, but I'm gonna explain that tomorrow in the top picks video when I'm gonna give you my top picks for this week also. So anyways, let's start with the Prem. But guys, before we start, don't forget to like, share and subscribe because it really does help me. And yeah, let's start with the games, guys. So the first one is Brighton against Southampton. Also, I hope my voice is now better. I did lift a little bit the voice because there is a couple of people asking that I'm not loud enough or something like that. So I hope it's fixed. So anyways, Brighton against Southampton. Southampton, that for me, I think they got robbed against Liverpool because the penalty for Liverpool was just ridiculous. The ball hits the arm, sorry, the shoulder, and from the shoulder it hits the arm. No player can control the ball, and we all know when ball bounce from the body to something, I mean that is never a penalty, guys. Come on, that was just ridiculous what penalty Liverpool got. And I have to say for Southampton, when they were leading 2-1, they had a situation when a player, I don't know what was the attacker from Southampton, went straight into the goal, moved the ball, goalkeeper did not hit the ball, but did interrupt the player. He went into his line, did not touch the ball. So in my book, if a goalkeeper misses the ball and hit the player, that is penalty, guys, every day. I can't believe that VAR did not even intervene. So anyways, two very questionable referee stuff that happened there. I don't know why VAR did not investigate the first one, the penalty for Southampton. Maybe because they already gave Southampton a penalty. Maybe because of that, I don't know. But that penalty for Liverpool is just ridiculous. It's a clown penalty, guys. But anyways, it is as it is. Southampton now plays Brighton. Brighton, as you see here, guys, are very much lifting the form. So what I think is gonna happen here, I think Southampton gonna score, and I think Brighton gonna win. So for me, this is a 2-1, 3-1 win for Brighton, but I don't have a pick for this game. So we're gonna go with Brighton. Oh, sorry, guys, Brighton 3, Southampton 1. I'm gonna give this as a exact score. Then, of course, guys, I just want to mention first also, I'm doing every single game as you liked, but I only have 4 like my picks that I put in the, how can I say, in bars. So that's my 4 picks. So you don't think every single pick is my pick. Just want to mention that for the maybe newcomers and stuff like that. So anyways, then we have Brentford against Leicester. This one, Leicester really dropped in form, guys, and they're really going hard down. So, and on Brentford is just kind of middle table team. They can get some points from the teams that are not so good, and I think this is the beautiful time to do that. But I'm afraid here for a draw if Leicester came back with something here. So I'm kind of gonna stay on the fence here, and I'm gonna go with a 1-1. But I think Brentford probably gonna win this anyways. But I'll go here with a different kind of approach, simply because I expect some game to be out of the window or out of the ordinary, because recently every single week some games just went out of the books. It's just unbelievable, and I'll say this one is one of those. So Brentford 1, Leicester 1. Then we have Crystal Palace against Newcastle. Newcastle are kind of team that is coming back kind of slowly. They lost to West Ham. I watched this game a little bit. I knew that Newcastle could end up leading, but instead they did not use their chances. I think Isak had some very big chances in the start, and then West Ham punished them. And yeah, because of this result, I got a little bit shaky with how Newcastle actually is, but I think Crystal Palace, as you see here, are just not good enough. Yes, recently Crystal Palace actually got 2 draws and 1 win. So Crystal Palace is a team to not write them off yet, and can get a draw here actually. But I'm just gonna give a barely win for Newcastle here and go, guys, for a 2-1 kind of Newcastle win. That's for that game. Then we have Nottingham Forest against Ipswich. This game, I think Nottingham Forest is gonna bounce back, and for me this is definitely a win for Nottingham Forest. I was even thinking of, I'm gonna give you 5 picks instead of 4. I'm gonna give you 5. This is gonna be the 5th one. So I'm gonna go here with Nottingham Forest to win, and I'm actually gonna go with 3-1. Let's go some crazy. 3 Ipswich 1, and my pick is just Nottingham to win. Sorry, but it's gonna be a regular pick. I'm not gonna put it as a banker, obviously, but I simply think that Nottingham is decent enough, and I think they'll bounce back after 2 losses. The loss against Arsenal that they did have, guys, Arsenal is just amazing. They really turned up the engine. But I'm gonna talk about them later. But this loss, just don't look at it, because I watched this game completely. It was amazing what Arsenal produced. Really amazing. Then we have Wolves against Bournemouth. Here, I honestly don't know where to go, guys. This game for me can go either way, and just because Bournemouth had 2 losses recently and Wolves got 2 wins, for me this shouts as a draw for some reason. I know probably a lot of people will say, well, you see 2 wins, then probably it's a 3rd one, and you see 2 losses, probably it's a 3rd loss. But every time I see something like this, something out of the book happens, and for me I think draw is something that will happen. I'm not sure, obviously. I'm gonna go with a 1-1 here. So Wolves 1, Bournemouth 1. That's for that game, guys. Then we have West Ham against Arsenal. Now I'm gonna talk about Arsenal. So guys, last 2 games was just a textbook of a good team. For me, for these 2 games, I know I cannot say just for these 2 games, but if I can talk only about now the best team in the world, this moment, Arsenal is the best team in the world at the moment. Now, when I'm speaking now, not for last, I don't know, 2 months or whatever. I am speaking for now. It's just unbelievable how they played last 2 games. Both of this one, I did not expect that Arsenal to destroy Sporting this much, guys. I want to show you just how good Sporting also is. Don't forget, Sporting won 4-1 against Manchester City. And I know you're gonna say Manchester City is not as they used to and stuff like that, but still, guys, it's Sporting. Look at this. Look at this Sporting, guys. Look at this. How much wins. And then they bounced to this Arsenal. Arsenal was just, it's unbelievable how good they are this game. The goals, the actions, the players, the movement, everything, the defense, it was just unbelievable. So congrats to Arteta for this. And West Ham also proved against Newcastle that they still have some very nice players there. They can turn things around when no one expects them from them. So, and that's exactly what they did. But for me, there is no, I mean, Arsenal. I know everything is possible in football, guys, but the way Arsenal played last 2 games, this is Arsenal to win banker, guys, completely. I'm very much hard on this one. Just wanted to tell you also. But yeah, for me, I cannot see any other scenario. I can give West Ham 1 goal, but I'm gonna go Arsenal 3 And I'm gonna go Arsenal to win. Banker, guys. I am so sure about this game. I mean, you can never be 100% sure, but just I like very much what I see from them at the moment. Then we have Chelsea against Aston Villa. This is very hard one. Aston Villa is in a disastrous form at the moment. This is just last 7 games, 4 losses and 3 draws. Just completely, I don't know what to say. Just very very bad. But I'm always afraid of teams that have a score like this, because you can never know when they're gonna bounce back, because the next game they play, they can destroy Chelsea 4-0 or 4-1, something like that. I can see that very easily, especially as Chelsea is very open team. Something like Tottenham, when you see Tottenham winning 4-1, 4-0 against City, and then you have Tottenham leading 3-0 and then losing 4-3 or 3-3, a draw or something like that. So Tottenham and Chelsea are teams that are play very fun and interesting football to watch, but because of that kind of football, they can be destroyed very, not easily, but they can be destroyed pretty much. And Aston Villa is a team that can do that because they have very good players. For example, Watkins, I like him so much, but simply I cannot. I'm not gonna give you a pick for this game because it's too risky. It can go either way. So I'm just gonna state on what I think gonna happen here. So for me, Chelsea 1, Villa 1. No, Chelsea 2, 2 or 1, 2 or 1, guys. I go with boring 2-1, but I was trying to get an upset here as a 1-1. I don't know if it's a big upset to be a draw against Villa, but I'm gonna go Chelsea 2, Villa 1. I'm gonna stay like this. I have 2 picks. Now we have Manchester United. This is the third one, sorry guys. This is the third pick. I'm gonna go actually with a win here now for United. I know Everton is losing very hardly recently, and as you see, they have draws for like 0-0 kind of games. I think United gonna barely win this with 1 goal advantage, and I'm gonna go with Manchester United boring win, 1 Everton 0. My pick is just United to win, but it's gonna be a regular pick because this United have just begun new kind of chapter with Amorim, so of course nobody expects him to be great all of a sudden, but I think he will find a way to win barely this game. So that's for that one. Then we have Tottenham Fulham. Something similar here is for as I predicted in United match, but I do think in this game we're gonna see a lot of more goals, and I'm gonna go with something crazy here, especially as you see here, there's only 1 point difference between each other, but I'm gonna go with Tottenham 3, Fulham 2, guys. So 3-2, barely win for Tottenham, but just enough to win, and my pick is just Tottenham to win. I'm actually gonna go Tottenham to win and over 2.5 goals, regular pick again, just to put more value, because I don't see this as a 1-0 win for Tottenham. I really don't. So for me, either 2-1 win for Tottenham or 3-2, or maybe even 3-0 for Tottenham win, who knows. But I think Tottenham will actually get another win after Manchester City win, because I know there is also, I have to say this, guys, to you, I have some kind of logic that when a team perform very very good against some team that is very good in this, I don't know if Manchester City we can say for them that they are very good, but 4-0 trashing Manchester City is kind of very good. The next game they down perform. So just to give you a parallel, what I mean by that, for example, if you remember when Nadal played Soderling, or when Nadal played at Wimbledon against, I cannot now remember the other name, player name, he lost like nobody expected that, and I say that when 10 years ago when Nadal was one of the best players or even the best player at that moment. The next game, that player that beat Nadal loses the match because he was so all in, both mentally and physically. I think Roddick also said something like that he hates when some player, anonymously player, beat him and then loses next match. He hates that. That's why I'm a little bit afraid, because something similar also happens a lot in football. When a team beats a lot tougher team and better team than themselves, and then they play some bad team and then they lose. A lot of times that exactly what happened to Tottenham. So that's why I'm a little bit afraid to go on Tottenham again here, because by that logic Tottenham should at least lose or draw. But I'm gonna risk it here and go with something bet like this. And yeah, it's a regular pick, guys. It's not a banker. You have also value here. So yeah, maybe this can even be a big value pick, because it's definitely more than 2 when you combine these two guys with goals. So yeah, but I'm gonna stay it like this. And the last one, guys, is Liverpool Manchester City, the derby one. I had to put this as a last. We all was waiting for this, but everyone saw Liverpool winning against Real Madrid. That was kinda expected. I expected 2-1 win for Liverpool, but it ended up as a 2-0. We saw some missed penalties. A lot of stuff happened in this game. But anyways, when we compare this, everyone will say Liverpool to win, like, definitely. But I'm thinking that after this, all of this, I actually think that Manchester City gonna be so pissed, so focused, so angry, so everything. And on the other side, we of course gonna see a disciplined Liverpool. So I think we either gonna have a boring 0-0-1 or we're gonna have a thriller goals here happening all over the way. I don't know which case is gonna be, but I'm gonna give you two totally different type of bets here. The banker one gonna be actually maybe crazy for you, but I'm going in that all in also, guys. Draw double chance on Manchester City, because everyone will write them off, even the odds wise. As you see here, the odds are more on Liverpool, but I think just because everyone is writing off Manchester City, I think they will perform. I don't know what results gonna be, but draw double chance on Manchester City banker. That's how risky I'm gonna go. You can skip this match if you don't want to go that, guys. In the score wise, I'm actually gonna go Liverpool 1, Manchester City 2. Believe it or not, I even think Manchester City gonna win. So draw double chance on Man City is my banker. And second pick is both teams to score and over 2.5 goals. So totally two different type of picks. I see both of them really coming in, because I don't think we're gonna have a 0-0 kind of game, because City will try to win this. Definitely they need to get closer to Liverpool. Liverpool went too far away from everyone. So because of that, I think we're gonna see a lot of goals here, maybe even a 3-2 thriller, 3-3, 2-2. I can see a lot of results here happening. So anyways, guys, this is all I had for you for this Premier League. Don't forget again, guys, to like, share and subscribe. And next one is now Bundesliga in the top corner. See you guys there, and yeah, bye.